And what up, culture of wrestling people? We are here about to talk some wrestling. We got a Saturday night main event right now. Shout out to the people who are at Fanatics right now in New York City with that rain out there, bro. I don't know how the fuck they doing that shit right now, but like to each his own. It ain't my thing, but I'm here. What up, my fellas?
We chilling, bro. Another day, another dollar playing in this. I don't know what you want to call it. All this damn smoke and everything everywhere. It's crazy over here, man.
Now y'all know how I felt last year.
Yeah, that
Last
shit
year
was
it
bad
was
last
the
year.
same shit over on the West Coast. Couldn't even see. You're walking outside like, damn, this shit about to be like Resident Evil all over again.
Yeah, it's bad over here. It got a little bit better, but then yesterday it got better, then it got worse. So we gonna see what's going on, bro. Definitely gonna
Yeah,
see what's going on.
yeah. It poured for like a good like that kind of like maybe like 12-ish, bro.
Clean it up a little bit.
Whoo, it was a little bit. And I was like, damn. I don't know what Opal feels like. God damn, bro. Can't,
Definitely.
bro.
Nah. Listen, don't believe what they say. It don't rain like that out here.
It don't.
It don't rain at all. Well,
No, it rains. But when they say, "Oh, it rains 7 days
constantly.
a week,"
Yeah.
no, it's not like that. It,
Okay.
it rains. It rains when you're asleep. So when you look at, when you look at the forecast and it says, "Oh, there's a 50 or 40% chance of rain," and you look at the time when it's raining from like 11 o'clock at night till 4 in the morning.
So you can't even enjoy it.
That I mean, hey, I work outside. I don't want to be out in the rain all day.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, man, that's dope. That's dope. Well, that means you get a peaceful sleep if it's raining while you're sleeping. Like
Yes.
that's the best sleep you'll ever get, bro.
I'm from the hood. I'm from up north, so I'm used to going to sleep to sirens and gunfire and shit like that. I can't sleep down here. When I went to the country in the Marine Corps, I couldn't sleep because it was too quiet. All you heard is fucking crickets. It's weird as fuck.
Seattle, you're gonna love Seattle. If you go off to Seattle, it's fucking always busy down with sirens.
I believe it. So let's get to it, baby.
Okay, yo, we have some good shows. We got Saturday night, like I said, Saturday night main event tonight. We got All In coming up, SummerSlam, like bro, but we got to talk some issues with some of these companies, bro. WWE, you ain't selling tickets right now.
No, not at all.
And one of their biggest problems right now is that they are not giving young talent any room to shine. Like I've been in arguments with people who are like, nah, you gotta kind of wait. I'm like, wait, when? Like, when are they gonna get when they gonna get it? When they gonna get their shine? What I always say, Braun Breaker right now should be higher than he is right now. He feels like a mid-act in where they're kind of raising Austin Theory. Like,
don't that shit sound crazy,
bro? And don't get me wrong, I love that segment that they did with Maxine and like Austin Theory, but Braun felt like a side character. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do what Cool you say. Let it play out. We don't know what they have for Braun down the road, but it's like, how far down the road do we have to keep pushing Braun?
Yeah.
SmackDown comes. They didn't get the belt off of Rhea, whatever. They're doing a ladder match. Why the fuck is JC Jane losing the fucking Tiffany's for a ladder match qualifier? She can't even win the ladder match Bro, what are we doing right now, man? Like, yo, get it the fuck together.
Keep it going. Let that shit out, bro. It's good. This is therapy. Keep it going.
They did one good thing. I do like that they added the little tag team match because you don't know who's gonna win, like Cody and Punk versus Gunther, and because like if they win, they can get added in. I'm like, but then it's like, okay, that there's a little intrigue there, but it's like
I would say it's not. I apologize to catch you off.
No, go on.
I want you to go back on it, but it's kind of not even intriguing, but because we already know that Gunther is going to fight the GM.
Yeah, so you already know.
So it's just like Like, what we doing right now? It's another situation that AEW is doing, and a big problem that AEW is having right now. They're having matches that are too easy to predict. And that goes into what we were saying about originally when we started this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Social media is ruining wrestling to a certain extent because everything is being put out. The kayfabe phase is gone. It's just everybody's just saying everything, and we're getting matches before the matches even happen. We're getting the script to what's going on. We got wrestlers leaking ish. We got people that are close to the companies leaking stuff. So it's not fun anymore because we see what's going down. We already know Nick Aldis. We already know that situation.
Mm-hmm.
We already know Gunther and him are supposed to fight at what's the name at SummerSlam, one of those nights. So it's just like, what are we having this match for? I've been seeing it so much. I thought they already announced it.
Yep.
So I thought they already announced it.
I woke up,
Mm-hmm.
looked one on X, and all I see is Nick Aldis is cleared for the ring. Like nothing from WWE, but like all these different sites saying, Nick Aldis is cleared for a match at SummerSlam, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh shit, they made it. You know me. I don't watch SmackDown like that as much as I used to. That's if I'm bored today, we'll throw it on probably after the England France match. But something like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll catch up and see that Nick Aldis and Gunther are fighting at SummerSlam. And then I go to WWE and I'm like, this is not even announced.
Nope.
So like you said, someone inside tells people, and then that gets spoiled. So that's like when people say today, like, oh, wrestling's not what it used to be. No, if you look at the characters, the gimmicks, everything's still the same. You still have the dumb gimmicks, the funny gimmicks, the good wrestling, the good entertainment.
Yep.
But back then, we were never spoiled with all these things. So that's why I feel like when people say, oh, wrestling's not what it was. No, it's always been the same. You go back and watch it, you're going to look at Val Venus getting his pee-pee cut off.
Exactly.
They were doing dumb shit back then.
That's dumb. No, we just didn't see whatever was happening backstage.
Yeah, exactly. It's disappointing because we know shit should get better. It shouldn't be leaked the way the things that are being leaked right now. It shouldn't be leaked like this. It's disappointing. It's definitely disheartening and disappointing. And hopefully, shout out to Straw Hat. We appreciate you as always.
I love his last post. Yes, CM Punk does not deserve that.
No, he doesn't deserve a damn thing.
We all agree with you, Straw Hat. We all agree with you on that one.
Things are going to get better. I'm going to keep on saying it because it has to fucking happen. If I keep on saying it, maybe who's to say it won't get better? Because it has no choice but to. You feel me? Like it has no choice but to. They've been stringing us along for God knows how long. They're going to hit us with a banger, and hopefully that banger is going to be worthwhile.
Bro, even AEW, like that redemption pay-per-view, what the fuck is that, bro? Like that's not needed. Kevin, Omega's not losing till All In. Hey, listen, I know Brian Alvarez went on his rant, and I want you to speak towards this because you said you agree with some stuff that he said, and some stuff he didn't. Yeah. But he's not wrong on a lot of stuff he's saying. He's like, y'all saying, but he's like, they're not even doing half of WWE house shows. I'm not even talking about the matches. I'm just talking about the attendance. That's not a good look. It's like we said they're playing everything safe right now. Yeah. No risk, no reward. So I'm like, I said it last week, I feel no intrigue on a lot of stuff right now. Like Raw, they kind of did their stuff. They had a good angle with Otis, and like I was like, I liked it, there was but it's like, damn, man. Damn.
Yeah, it's every wrestling promotion right now is going through a stale phase. This is the middle of the year. It happens a lot, but people don't look at it as much as us. We think it sucks, and we are extremely disappointed because we saw how great AEW was fucking doing. I can't see what he said.
He said #fire Triple H.
Don't start that shit because it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly. But, when it comes to AEW, man, they are cooling off beyond belief, and they're cooling off faster than a lot of people thought. But this is what happened when you have a promoter who is considered, as O say, a mark. Yep. he gives the fans exactly what they want. And when you give the fans exactly what they want all the time, it doesn't really fare well when it comes to surprises and big moments. I understand pulling the belt off of MJF because of the injury. Yep. I get that. So when fans bitch and complain about that, you shouldn't, because that's the business. You want the best match possible at your biggest event. Yeah, I get that. I don't agree with certain things that he did said when he I should say. I understand why Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion went last. I understand that 100% because you're trying to build that faction, and that faction is money. We said this a long time ago when they formed Divine Dominion. We knew that they were going to be placed with Mercedes Moné. We just didn't know when. So we already knew that was going to happen because it just makes sense aesthetically. It makes sense picture-wise. It makes sense money-wise. Big dick energy, that whole thing that they're going with now is cool as fuck because these females can go. They're huge. They are money makers. So that makes sense. But when he was saying certain things about doing half of what the house shows are doing, hey, he's 100% fucking right. He's 100% right. I agree with you too, bro. AEW is way better than WWE because WWE, they don't care about fans at all. They just care about the money aspect of it. So now, where do we have an in between? This is the problem that we're having right now as wrestling fans and the wrestling community, period. We have one owner who cares all about fans and will push and rush storylines to get to what the fans want. And we have WWE that only cares about the money aspect of it. They have their contract just like NFL teams. Whereas if you're a big money guy, you're going to be a main event guy no matter what, unless you get injured. And then that's when we get different storylines and stuff coming in because they have to be creative. So we have to find a medium when it comes to both of these guys or both of these companies because they have to meet at the fucking middle. Because if you don't meet at the middle, there's going to be no intrigue anymore. People are going to start predicting your storylines. They're going to stop coming in. They're going to embarrass you when they start predicting your storylines. And then also when it comes to the WWE aspect of it, it's going to be a point where people say, you know what, fuck this shit. Fuck it. People are passionate about WWE, but they're starting to be obsessed about the finished product and it not being as good as it should be. So when you finally get to that obsession of being pissed off, that's where you're going to start going to the AEWs. And then WWE fans, when they go to AEW, they're going to think it's fresh. They're going to be like, okay, I finally get what I want. WWE is not going to get any of those AEW guys because those AEW guys already left WWE from the rip. So whereas this is beneficial for AEW to a certain extent, and they can still go with that bullshit that they've been going with when it comes to the booking, WWE, they can't do that because if they keep on losing all their fans, it's not going to matter. That passion is going to be completely gone. That love is going to be completely gone. It's tough to get that back. So, and the only thing you can do to get that back is get MJF. And that's not going to happen no time soon. No. So that's MJF is going to be a big money maker in the future, bigger than what he got from AEW the first time he almost left. So we'll see. Oh, what's good, bro? I know you're about to say something.
Nah, to piggyback off what you're saying, the only thing that I could see WWE, and this would be going lower than WWE, obviously NXT. What did NXT for what? The past how many years? Probably say like 4, 5.
4
4 has been only going after NIL people. Going after the college athletes saying they want to build fresh. Who are the last 2 people they just signed?
Mason Rook and the experienced guy from New Japan.
So 2 guys who have already been in the independent scene.
Exactly.
So now maybe they're like, okay, yes, this NIL stuff does work, but maybe it's not working as well as we wanted to work. Let's start going back to the original plan and bringing indie guys over who have been in the indie scene for a while. That's like my only thing that I see on it because I was like, just thinking as you said that, maybe that's the only way you could probably get other fans to come back over to the WWE.
Go ahead. Oh, say it. Speak on it real quick. Speak on it. No, go ahead. Speak on it. No, you gotta say something about it. You gotta say you're talking,
Okay.
and it popped up, so you gotta say something about it. And then I got something to say too. But go ahead.
Oh,
How you feel about that comment, bro?
No, I mean, I have randomly said the comment before this last one that's posted.
You 100%. That's why I want you to talk.
Like, don't get me wrong. I've always feel like recently, I feel like he hangs out with Stephanie and Triple H and goes, hey, do this stuff.
Not? Yeah.
Here's some ideas. I don't know. Like, you can't tell me that the family doesn't hang out at all. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
He learned from him. Obviously, you think he might still pick his brain.
Yep.
So, like, should they bring him back? You could, but I don't like. It would be hard to see him work with TKO. That would
it's not
possible.
You would see Dana White, and Vince McMahon in an octagon ring after seeing that stuff, because both of those guys would just like argue with each other, or you'd see Nick Khan and Vince McMahon in a UFC or wrestling ring, because it's just.
I don't like that one though. I don't like that last one.
Yeah, that's the
best storyline we got right now.
That's the only that is the only thing we do have right now. But you could go off of what the other comment said then now.
What do you say? Oh, my other comment. I was gonna say when it comes to Vince, what if he goes to WWE to AEW? That was my hot take, bro. I remember I was talking about the hot take before. My hot take is this: if you got Tony Khan leading the show, being the owner, and then you put in the same room Vince McMahon, Eric Bischoff, and Paul Heyman, that would be the greatest three-hit monster in the world at the position that they are today. Vince McMahon is hungry. Eric Bischoff struck out how many times? 2 or 3 times already.
Too many times.
So therefore, he's on his last thing, and he's gonna. You got to do better. You can't do any worse than what you did with TNA and WCW. So why not AEW? Call them. Vince McMahon just wants to be around the business, and he's a great mind to be around the business. But that was my hot take. My hot take was this: Vince McMahon, Eric Bischoff, and Paul Heyman run AEW. Tony Khan just sit back and be the owner. You know how much experience you would have in that room?
Yeah.
You would have a lot of experience. Paul Heyman doesn't racially discriminate, so he's going to put the right guys in the right position, so he's going to be that figurehead. Eric Bischoff is still a business-savvy cat that made mistakes, so therefore he's going to be able to pinpoint, if he's the man that he says he is, he can pinpoint those mistakes and make sure they are not done again. And Vince McMahon is just fucking Vince McMahon when it comes to it. Yes, he's going to have a lot of pushback when it comes to it, but I think he's going to be so hungry and he's been out of the game so long. He's going to have fresh eyes when it comes to it. That right there can set AEW apart from WWE, and that might be the only way that AEW will officially become the #1 brand when it comes to wrestling, professional wrestling. Like we talked about 1,000 times, they will always be #2.
Yeah,
because they do #2 shit. I love the fans. I love the what they bring to sports, because when they are in the arena, they make the show. Plain and simple. The fans make the show when they are in the arena. It's when they get bored and when they force certain issues. Certain issues should be pushed. The Daniel Bryan thing for years ago should have been pushed. Kofi Kingston, that should have been pushed. But when it comes to AEW, certain situations should not be just given out the way that it's been given out. And that's my pushback when it comes to AEW. You already know I love AEW beyond belief, but that's my pushback when it comes to it. I look at things from both sides of the spectrum. When it comes to the business aspect of it, they're going to lose and lose and lose and lose money. They are smart enough to kill the ticket prices early, so therefore they can get fans and asses in the seats. But when it comes to their wrestling storylines, it sometimes is extremely questionable. So, three-headed monster, bring him in.
That's going to be tough because a lot of your VPs don't fuck with Vince. So that's how do you sell it to them? Because like they all know who Vince is. So you like Tony. I think Tony, if he put his pride aside, he could work with it.
Yeah.
But it's his wrestlers who will be like, nah, we're not listening to Vince. We not that's a problem.
Do they know Vince McMahon the man, or do they know Vince McMahon the character?
They know Vince McMahon the man and the character,
You
which
think so?
kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. And I think Eric Bischoff has blasted AEW too many times for them to be allowed in that AEW locker room. They know how he feels about them because he says it on spot all the time. So that's where I think sometimes
it was a long shot. It's extremely.
I know. Yeah. No, I know. But I'm saying that's the problem is that because you always say, you've allowed the wrestlers to run the system. Yeah. You can't even bring it in because they're gonna be like, nah, we don't want to do that. And Vince is like, nah, but this is Tony be like, this set up apart. Nah, we don't need that. Like he been talking about us on his little pod, and it's like, yo, bro, like put that shit aside. Like let's make some money. Exactly. And that's where sometimes like you can't always put you can't let the inmates run the asylum because like you hold yourself back for money. But
exactly,
you know who
just imagine how great the Young Bucks would be if they did not have to be EVPs.
Yeah,
like, when we talk about EV, like they are legit running the show. It's not even on some tip like, oh, they just say they're EVPs. Like we say there's a general manager, and we already know it's really not. They are legit running the show. Mm-hmm. That's a lot on their plate. Like, imagine if they can just be wrestlers. How great they can be. Same thing with Kenny Omega. Rapper, dog. Kenny Omega is a great example too. That's why I think his injuries is more so because of stress of the grind that he goes through. More so on a mental. Like you're doing all of this stuff. You need to just sit back, take care of your body, get everything in order. Like I said before, I already know it's a long shot, especially when it comes to Vince. And EB, same situation. Paul Heyman is maybe that's a conversation that can be had at a later date. But
yeah,
if they really wanted to be serious about it, they would put everybody in that company should put shit aside, have a man-to-man conversation, a female-to-man conversation, and sit down and figure out how could they make that company better. How can we legit be number one? Because they should be. When he said they should be number one by now,
he wasn't lying.
He was not lying. That locker room is crazy. But again, it's a business, baby. It's a business.
You want to read this comment, Opal or Shaquille? Which one?
We got.
All right. So
all right, boy.
From Straw Hat, we got. He says, "All right, boys. Picture this: Vince McMahon gets SmackDown, Triple H gets Raw, and they compete to see who can put out the better product. Vince can be the heel, Triple H can be the babyface. Then goes, especially since Vince's name is tarnished right now, he can now come back and be the bad guy that creates a potential better product and the hero of the company, Triple H." Man's got points right there.
He got great points.
He got great
points.
It's
TKO, bro. It's TKO ain't doing this. TK, like,
they don't want to
business wise. Why would they do that? They have no reason to talk to Vince. They took all his shit. It's like, yo, cool. But problem with TKO is you can see their hand in everything. Every one of their paper, you can see their hand in it. And it's like, like I think the real thing, I think that's a TKO thing because they're like, she's a face. Let's keep her there. It's like, get the belt off of her.
Why didn't they do the same thing for Nia?
Oh my God.
Naomi, I apologize. That's what pissed me off.
That from once I seen the interim, the post of the interim shit.
That's TKO.
That's the first thing I thought of. I said, "Oh, this is UFC now."
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting UFC interim champions, and then when when Rhea comes back, you get the champion versus the interim champion for the championship belt. So I was like, okay, I see the TKO aspect of it. But when the fuck have we ever done that in wrestling except for when CM Punk decided to leave with the title? Yeah. When we thought he left.
Whole ass.
They better give that same energy to Naomi when she come back. She better get a title shot night one.
You know they won't.
That sucks because she deserves that shit. She was on a heater. She was on a heater.
Yeah.
When she came, that shit was crazy. She was on a heater, but it was for a good reason. I'm glad she had the baby. I'm glad everything is good with the baby, but she deserves a title shot night one, and I'll be pissed if she doesn't get it.
TK, you can see TKO has their hand in Saturday Night Main Event. So why the fuck? Don't. It's in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
But we got Jalen Brunson and Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, that's TKO. My God, that's TKO. Like
they're supposed to have a meeting, right? Or
yeah.
What is Jalen Brunson and Roman Reigns gonna be doing in the middle of the ring?
Talking, shooting the shit.
I hope he don't get Cat. Like I don't want to hear Cat zesty ass out there. So
yo, chill. We in Jersey, baby. Come on now. You can't do that my Jersey bro.
Yeah.
Nah, no Cat. We don't like Cat.
Nah, I don't like him either. I get it. Bump both of them. But like, yeah, that's a TKO move. Like, I will say, I am happy that Undertaker talked. Yeah, I know it's gonna be on the pre-show. We're gonna talk about it. But Trick Williams is fighting a luchador. Like, I feel like, yo, even that little thing, you can always tell when yo, I know Undertaker was like, yo, this dude's really good. Trick. My thing is, their little things get overlooked because of TKO's massive handprints and fucking everything, man. Like, God damn, bro. Like,
I told you, bro. They want to. The guys that make money in that company, they want to push them before everybody else. They are treating this shit like a professional sport, which I get. But at the same time, you got to push your young stars because they can get bigger contracts in the future. Now they're going to be like, no, what, fuck this shit. I'm leaving. I'm going to do a Kevin Knight and just be over there and just wait my time and then become a star and shit like that. So I don't like it, bro. I don't like it
either. And I feel like it hurts because, like, yo, you brought up Fatal Attraction and they've done little to nothing. If they don't win the belts tonight,
they gotta win the belts.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You know, if they don't win the belt, that's all. We all know it's TKO, but ain't no reason.
Yeah.
Paige or Brie should have the title.
Paige is turning heel tonight.
It doesn't matter if she turns heel. She shouldn't even be on TV.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
Like when have they been on TV? Like,
yeah.
You're a champion. At least get you some backstage. Like, just show you backstage. Do something. No, we're not even getting any of that. So it's like, I don't get like, we got people on that show that shouldn't even have titles. You could have Nia and Lash Legend. Ever since they lost the titles, where have they been?
Nowhere. I'm still thinking about the Judgment Day. That's still something that's hot in my fucking head. Like, now they're starting to heat up a little bit, but like, what we doing?
Like, don't get me wrong, that Liv attacking Io was probably one of Liv's best moments in this championship reign.
She had to.
Like, and she hit her in the face too. I thought Io literally got knocked out. I was like, hey, okay. But my thing, what happened?
No, go ahead, bro.
I was like, okay. When Liv gets in her crazy mode, that's when she's at her best. I can always say when she get the little crazy eyes, she got the black mascara underneath her eyes, and she like she been crying a little bit. I'm like, damn, cool that down.
Yeah.
But it's what fits her character. But what were you about to say?
I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about how you see Valkyra right now in her crazy mode doing the damn thing too. Like, when you get these guys in the mode and they get pissed off, the heels should not be the only thing that's interesting in professional wrestling.
Thank you.
And that's what's really going down. If you're a heel, or if you're a tweener, that's the only time that we really get that entertainment factor. The baby faces are so stale now. Like, what the fuck? Only person that I'm thinking about in professional wrestling right now that is not a tweener and really entertaining would have to be the conglomeration and Darby Allin, if you want to think about it. Everybody else seems like it's getting real stale right now. Kenny Omega, I don't consider him a straight babyface. I still consider him a tweener. Young Bucks, I still consider them tweeners and shit like that. So I really won't say nothing about that. Roman Reigns, the Bloodline are tweeners. They're not a full-on fledged heel or full-on fledged babyface. So we need to have like a legit babyface that's going to take over either company, because right now shit is getting ass. It's ass. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's ass. What you think, The
only person I could see doing that is Oba Femi.
And that's what Oba, I still consider him a tweener because he can give anybody that work. Yeah.
He's in between.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I can see him going after a baby face if they come in between him in a title.
Yep.
Or him and Brock Lesnar. So that guys like that I consider tweeners. But I get what you're saying when it comes to because the way that they're trying to play him right now, they don't even want to put him next to any babyface. So I get what you're saying. So
yeah, that's where I'm trying to see like that. They're not trying to put him against a babyface to turn him because they don't want that momentum and the crowd to not do the over chant everything and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, so I could see that. I don't know. Man, I mean, he's considered a wrestler, but he's not. He's not gonna change. He's not gonna change the wrestling and carry the business. But that Danhausen, that's another one that they're really
pushing.
And they should have gave Baron Corbin to Danhausen, and that should have been a pairing. I don't get why that wasn't a pairing, because everything that Baron was doing outside of WWE, it kind of meshes really, really well with him. Danhausen, that is. So you bring Baron Corbin back, and now he's a mid-card guy. So what's the importance of him coming back? Like, at least when you bring Enzo and Cash back, they're going for the tag team titles.
Ooh, that pop.
That pop is going to be crazy. Just imagine a pop you would have got for Baron Corbin if he was under that damn sheet.
Yeah.
The monster that was being created. What's going on with that storyline now?
Yep.
Like, come on, what are we doing? That's how you create baby faces.
Yep.
That's how you create fucking legends. That's how you create good fucking story, good shit, as they say in professional. This is how you create good shit, and we leaving the meat on the bones right now. Like we people are not eating what's on their plate right now. They not they playing with their food, and we can't do that shit.
Bro, they just started building back Finn Balor. He got a good win over that too. The other Tonga guy, and I feel like they're setting up the Tongas, all the Tongas to be with Zilla. That's what I feel like, because they already said, oh, he's getting orders for someone else. I'm like, okay, we're about to have another rendition of the Bloodline.
No, I think that's New Japan. Well,
that's
New Japan.
I think he's getting, because there's no reason that Tony D should have beat like when we all talked before that Tony D should have lost that title match. Well, then Tony D won the title match, and the way it's still playing out, I think he's getting called up.
He's getting called up, and as he should.
He should have been called.
And that's why we're about to get EO on what's the name? EO is about to go to SmackDown.
Makes sense.
It makes too much sense, and it's being again, it's too fucking obvious, bro. Like, what are we doing?
So what we have to do is they got to do a draft.
Oh, you have
to. People don't like it because they don't stay on the brands, but at least you got to give us a draft. Put it on ESPN2. Make it seem like it's like the NBA, NFL. Like, get some eyes there doing it that way. But just to throw different thing after SummerSlam, before Money in the Bank, I feel like that'd be a perfect time to throw in a little 1 hour ESPN special on ESPN, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And go ahead.
It's just getting, like I said, it's just getting very, like you said, predictable, stale. Like, we're seeing, we all know that the draft will never stay the draft. Those people won't stay on those brands. They'll still jump over whenever, like a year down the road from the draft or before that. But it at least gives it something different. Maybe catches a little bit more eyes to, I don't know, just
wrestling,
make it more entertaining. If you already have the platform of ESPN, so why not just use that?
Just use it,
You might as well.
And
backtrack a little bit before you go, Zah. I know you were talking about Zilla. I don't see Zilla going with anybody other than Jacob. They will not put Jacob. They will not put Zilla with anyone. He's still young. He's one of them wildcats. And life, period. He's calming down. He's doing real good. I don't see him going with anyone other than what's the name? Other than Jacob Fatu, who is basically his mentor. They are close. They are extremely close. So I think they will put those two guys together somehow, some way, to make sure he stays in line. Because sometimes when you're in WWE and your character ain't going the way you want, only thing you could do is drink, chill, be out in these streets, start wilding. So hopefully he goes with someone that's really going to look out for him. I understand the Tongas are family too, but it's a little bit different when you with your damn near brother. So hopefully that is the case and they don't fuck that up.
Yeah, need someone to keep him in check.
Absolutely.
But no, I was gonna say let's get to this Saturday night main event card. They got some matches. We'll start off with Bailey versus Lyra Valkyria. I will say on Monday they had a really good. It was short and sweet. It wasn't long, and I feel like sometimes they always want to do a long promo, and Lyra's not the best talker, so they just kept it short. They gave her bullet points. They're like, "Yo, do what you gotta say. Say you're the worst of the four horsemen. You're the doormat." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's beautiful," because these are things that's always been said about Bailey. Yeah. You are always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Facts.
Listen,
she built the right way though.
Listen, you know,
built beautiful.
Whew.
Hey, sometimes we can say, Whew. Hey,
Whew. Listen,
you might be the worst wrestler out of the four horsewomen, but you were damn sure the best looking. Whew. Shout out to you.
Oh my God!
Everybody wanted to say it, nobody said it. I say it. Fine as hell, girl. I wish you the best. Wherever you go, you're gonna land. You're gonna land somewhere. You're gonna do the damn thing.
Who do you guys see winning this match? I think you got to give it to Lyra, 100%. Especially with this new character. Do you? Because they've been saying Bailey's contract's up. Do you see Bailey making a switch?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going with her best friend. She is close with Becky, and she's close with Charlotte. But her best friend in the world
is Sasha. Yep,
it's Sasha, and they have been away from each other extremely too long. So I definitely see that happening. She fits in over there. She can be a champion over there, and she's going to have a Toni Storm type reincarnation over there, in my opinion. I see, and this is going to be great for Lyra too, because I think she get Paxley. I think she's going to end up coming over. It goes with the theme. It goes with how everything is going. They need to have that eerie type character on their brand. They really don't have an eerie type character like that. Normally WWE succeeds with things of that nature, so I think she goes over there, and I think Valkyria definitely gets the dub tonight.
I agree. Lyra definitely needs the win. I like the new gimmick. Definitely, brightens up what she was, and don't get me wrong, everyone chanting the little crow sounds when she would come out. That was good to get at the beginning, but now let's change it up. Let's see what she can do as a crazy heel. If she does that would be great with her getting Tatum Paxley called up. That'd be phenomenal. See those two together. But no, I could definitely see Bailey going to AEW. So that's no doubt would be hands down probably one of her best decisions. Also, they could probably make fun of the whole hugger gimmick, which would be great too to make fun of.
Question for you, and do you think that would make the AEW's women's division the best division of all time when it comes to the tags, as well as the mid cards, as well as the main card? And you would have to add, I would add Athena to that too, because I think she's going to be called up officially more so than likely when it comes to AEW soon compared to Ring of Honor. So do you think that would be the best women's division of all time?
Right now, yeah.
They got.
So you think it is right now?
They just have to got
to use them. They don't use them well. That's like my bad.
No. We were both saying the same shit. You just got to utilize those women correctly. You could definitely keep doing more with Tekla and Sky Blue and Julia Hart. That should be a main focus. And some of the things are always back there. But we've said that before. Storytelling and how they utilize it aren't really the best. But that would be
That's
great.
Right there. Shout out to them too, bro. They just won the trios title of that and at Stardom. Shout out to them.
Which is great to see Tekla over there at Stardom talking shit still.
Nah, I agree too. It would make but the problem is, the thing that make that Bailey coming in great is that it could settle the shit, because their women's division is just weird. It's like, well, do this, and it's like, yo, just That's what I'm saying. Bringing in a veteran voice in sometimes settles everything. But once again, it's still up to Tony the Booker to get some of these people on the show. But my thing with Tony is you give him more talent, and it's just a loaded roster. And it's like now you're taking away someone else's time, and it's like, but with Bayley, I think Bayley's such a team player that she'd be willing to give up her time for some of the young talent. She is like you can tell this is her pushing Lyra. Whether this is her last run or not, this is her pushing Lyra. You need talent like that. Because I think sometimes Tony signs talent who are just like, yo, it's my time right now. No one's willing to take a back step.
Yeah.
So that's why you have the bloated roster.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the tag team champions. We got Paige and Brie Bella versus Fatal Influence for the tag team championship.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep. We already know what we want. We don't even got to talk about this.
There is
women, but we ain't got to talk about this one. That.
Nope.
Hopefully, let's just say hopefully they put on a good match.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
You know, the best we're going for, but no offense to Paige and all you girls, but
no.
Bathroom break.
Paige needs to turn heel and just go with. I can see Paige going with Fatal Influence and being that vet over there with them.
Because she don't need to wrestle.
She don't.
No. She be mouthful.
She are like no offense. Like we don't know what she wants to do. I'm not gonna speak on what is best, but she got her shine. She couldn't wrestle with her broken neck. She went to AEW. She got the title in her home country, aka Tony Khan being a mark. Now, you came back to WWE. You got the payday.
Mm-hmm.
You won a title with your best friend. Now go be a manager.
Yep, that's it.
She knows she's very smart in the game of wrestling, so she could be the manager. They could use her as a general manager. Like that would. I think using her as a general manager probably in NXT would be great.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like Stone is good, but like no offense, that Rob Stone dude's been around the block for like a minute.
Yep.
From TNA to Big Brother to
he been in these streets, slung his way out. He making money though, so I can't say nothing about it. Not making money. Do your thing, Playboy.
All right, and we're gonna have this one. Won't be so. I think it'll be a match, but I think it'll be an act. Like this one has act gimmick all over it. And I'm okay with that because sometimes wrestling needs that. Like people need these type of moments. Danhausen versus JD McDonough. This is gonna be one of those matches that you don't know what's gonna happen. Like I just sent to the group chat. Danhausen ran into Boogeyman. Mm-hmm. Like we don't know where this is gonna go. Like I remember people were mad at the Danhausen match last time. We had the little things come out. I'm like, this is what this is. Like, what are y'all mad about? Like, it's a gimmick match.
Yeah.
I want to hear what y'all got to say about this.
I think we're getting someone from the Knicks.
Interfere? I see it too.
Yeah.
Come out and push Dom Mysterio, just something, because just with where it's at, Danhausen, helping the Knicks win the championship. Got a team effort. Something like that. Maybe
you need to get that man a ring.
Maybe that's what leads up into the Jalen Brunson Roman Reigns thing.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson or Josh Hart, someone randomly coming out, but no, I do. I like the random. Like I stated before we started going and whatnot. Wrestling's always been the same. We had a gimmick battle royal at WrestleMania.
Yep.
So this is a gimmick match. Enjoy it. That's why the E is on WWE.
There you go.
This is what
yeah.
Enjoy it. People were loving this man. How long ago? Then you have some people turning. It just doesn't make sense. Like,
Fickle. I also agree. It's going to be a gimmick match. Just set yourself up for it. Don't make it a restroom break because it's going to be slightly entertaining. You're going to like it somehow, some way. You're going to find something to enjoy with it. This is a gimmick that it could get kids into wrestling. JD is a goer. He can go beyond belief. We need to put some respect on that man's name and his performance. I think that's going to come in the future because I don't want that talent to be raced like you're wasting Johnny wrestling right now. So hopefully something pops up in a more positive way for him, and hopefully this is a start to that. But we already know what we're going to get with this. It's not going to be anything other than a gimmick. So sit back, pay attention to the E, as you say.
Bro. And then the next one, this is going to be another segment, and I think they're going to put some oomph on this. The Roman Reigns and Jalen Brunson thing. I see Trae Young's already in New York, and Trae Young's doing his Trae Young shit.
Yeah.
If they bring Trae Young out there, bro, like that Madison Square Garden is going to lose its mind.
Yeah.
I don't really know where they're going to go with this. I'm just thinking it's just going to be a good heater. You cannot touch Jalen Brunson. He already had surgery.
He's already hurt. You can't even touch him.
You can't do nothing to him.
You can't touch Holly either.
You're going to get shot. Yeah, Halliburton's, he's a huge WWE fan. So like they got some ways they can go with this. So I'm actually intrigued in this one.
I just want to make sure, like you said, nobody put their hands on nobody, please. Not in this situation. There's too much money on the line and real money, not play money. So I think it's going to be a nice little conversation they're going to have. They got respect for each other. I know Roman said he acknowledged Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson said he acknowledged Roman. So it's going to be some funny, goofy shit. We definitely might get Trey in there. We definitely might get Holly in there. I know Trey. I think he had a surgery too, so I don't think he's going to do no crazy issue in there. But seeing Trey get chokeslammed by somebody, say for example a Pete Rose situation from back in the day, that would be cool. But I know we're not going to get it.
I was just about to say, Jacob 5, we just had Jacob 5-2 splash with that comedian, the actor comedian dude with Cena.
Yep.
He might pull Ananobi out of nowhere.
He's crazy.
Tipping. I'm splashing you after that tipping. I was betting for the Spurs or some shit.
Exactly. I got you.
I don't know. Just like you guys say. Hopefully it's something good, entertaining. Interesting to see where this goes though.
100%.
All right, and now we have the main event. Not gonna lie, once again, I feel like SmackDown's championship is way more interesting than Raw's championship. I like Roman and Seth, but you can only do that storyline for so much.
Yeah.
You got Cody and Punk versus Sammy and Gunther. I like the Justice for Sami Zayn shirt. Like I love this whole. I might get one. Yeah, I love Sammy's character right now. And he's like. If he went to what Opal's saying, I'm the underdog shit, I'm with you, Opal. Like I'd hate it too. But he's not acting like underdog. He looks like a vindictive, like, yo, you stole my championship. I'm with it. I'm like, yo, when he beat up Punk, I was like, good.
You saw those punches too,
yo,
bro.
Yes, they did. I was like, hit him again. Hit him again. God damn. I can't stand Punk, bro. But like shout out to Punk for playing into it too. I give Phil his credit. Like one thing Phil will do is play the part that is deemed for him. Like, yo, I gotta be the heel. I'm gonna be the heel, but I'm gonna be a complete piece of shit about it. I'm like, okay,
do that for Jack though, bro. You could have did that for Jack Perry.
Right. That's too much for him. That's too much for him. That's too much for him. That's too much for him.
That glass was too real,
That's what it was.
The glass had to be fake, That's
you right. That's what it was. Yep. Can't set people on fire. I got you.
No.
Keep it going.
And even Cody kind of feels like he got a little life behind him. Like he hasn't been the dullest. Like if this is a one-on-one, I don't give a fuck about Cody. But there's so many elements to it. It's like, yo, remember Cody, you still going for the belt. You don't really need this nigga at 100%. Let him get hurt. These were what those tag team matches back in the day. It'd be like, remember Rock and Austin with each other, they facing. It's like no one has any sides. Like I don't really rock with you like that. Like, but we have to do what we have to get done. And then they added a stipulation where they win to get added to the match, but like to Big Murph point. We know Gunther's facing all this. Unless you're gonna hold that off and you don't think it's a SummerSlam match, cool. Then add him. I'm okay with it. I don't really think
both or just one person.
They're adding both.
Yeah, if they win.
I'm like, okay, like, because I don't think the Punk Rhodes thing, it's too late. They had a chance to that. Yeah, it's midline right now. You need something in it. And you have a lot of people backing Sami Zayn, like the emotional connection to it.
The underdog. We said this before, bro. He is better when he's an underdog. Simple as that.
Nah, he's a vindictive underdog. It's different. And not just the underdog, not just I worked 20. Nah, you can't say that no more. You won the belt. Yeah. It's over. That you can't play that Sami Zayn anymore. That's done. Go out there and haluva kick CM Punk in his face. That's all you gotta do now.
Now, I will say I'm totally going for Sammy and Gunther now.
I agree. I can't see myself picking the other side.
We need a fatal four-way at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
that would be fantastic. And then you could also play on top of it. Sami Zayn wins again because it's another non-one-on-one match.
Yes.
I'm not a big Sami Zayn fan, but for storyline purposes, they say, he can't do it by himself. It's he won it in a triple threat. Oh, now here you go. It's the fatal four-way. He won it again.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
take it off Punk, and then have him lose it again in 11 days.
Instead of 9, this time make it 11.
Go a little bit more than 9. Maybe do like 20 days, but have him lose it again, and then him go crazy.
Somebody's going to cash in on him. Money in the Bank coming up. Oh, we making money. This is what we do, baby. This is what we do on this show.
Hey, just like Paul Heyman said, it's not a prediction.
It's a spoiler. Simple as that. Have somebody cash in on his ass.
Now they're gonna change the storyline.
Someone's everything right now, bro. Everything.
You just made me think about it, and that's why I heard Michael Cole say, "Yo, give the Sami Zayn story some life. Like, ease up on it." Yeah. I was like, he's not wrong because they got a lot of different avenues they can go down with this. Like, think about it. No one thought Sami Zayn was going to pin Cody Rhodes clean. Pin him clean. If Sammy pins Punk at SummerSlam, now you got a story right there. Because it's like, I beat the 2 champions.
Facts. What you want to do? I beat them both. What we gonna do? I just
fatal four-way.
But the thing about that is, I don't see them doing that because, like we said before, we already know what's going to happen when it comes to Nick Aldis and Gunther. So what are they going to do? Are they going to have him get suspended and be like, only way you get unsuspended is if you beat Nick Aldis in night 1, then we can go to night 2 and do it that way?
They got 2 nights for a reason.
They got 2 nights for a reason.
Because you can still have Gunther and them win, and then he gets attacked after. Like, he doesn't need this is not a show that needs. Yeah, you don't need a disqualification. You don't need that right now. I will say this about Saturday night's main event: TKO's hands are on this one as less because it's on Peacock. They don't touch it because they don't have the ESPN 1 hour shit. Saturday night main events the last one was really good because it felt like a wrestling show. It got to breathe. They're doing wrestling vignettes in the back. I was like, okay, like when it's the ESPN shit, we already know who touches that one. But Saturday night's main event has been okay show. So I'm looking forward towards this a little bit. I'm gonna give this one a break.
Yeah. Now going into SummerSlam, do you think CM Punk will really come out of that as champion still?
Depending on what it is.
Yeah.
If it's the fatal four-way, no. Mm-hmm. If it's him versus Cody, yes.
Okay. Now I got another question for y'all. In WWE, the summer WrestleMania and SummerSlam, you're going to more than likely get Oba and Brock as the big match in either one of those championship matches as the secondary, Seth and Roman, or that, let's say, that fatal four-way match. Are y'all more interested in one of those 3 matches or are you more interested in Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega when it comes to the All In?
Over and Brock.
Over and Brock?
Yeah.
Because we kind of know where Ospreay and
No.
No, I know it's going to be a great match.
Mm-hmm.
They built it up to the point where it's like, if Ospreay doesn't walk out with this, what's the point of him winning the tournament?
I'm gonna watch that match for. I'm gonna watch that Ospreay. Obviously, I'm gonna watch the Ospreay Omega match for pure wrestling and see how 100%. Phenomenal of a match they put on.
Yep.
But for excitement, I don't know if you could. Over and Brock to me is just I want to see. I want to see someone get thrown through the cage. Like you don't have to go. We don't gotta go on top. I want to see Over or Brock just lay in one of those NFL spears, football spears, and just
it's
right
coming
through it. And then cool. Then you could possibly go to the top and fight up there. Don't no one off. We ain't throwing nobody off again.
Ain't no Mick Foley in this motherfucker.
Yep.
Also Shane O'Mac. Don't forget him. Well, he didn't get thrown off. He jumped off.
He jumped off a little bit different, but still. I have a hot take. Another hot take. Well, go ahead, finish it.
No. But I was just saying that would be my more anticipated match to see of the summer matches.
I got you. My hot take, and it might be extremely hot to most. I feel like Will Ospreay will lose to Kenny Omega. And this will be the first time when we really start seeing Tony Khan stop the marking out aspect of it because he realized it's ruining wrestling to a certain extent. I feel like Kenny will win, and then we're going to see a complete hill run for Will Ospreay and the Death Riders. He's going to really take into it, and it's going to be all hell. It's going to break loose from that point on. Will Ospreay will be the top heel in AEW coming out of All In. Watch.
Okay.
Watch. And then All Out, we're going to get the rematch, and then he's going to win that All Out.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I feel it because it can't be this obvious. It cannot be this. It can't be this obvious. And we got to stop this shit, Tony. We got to stop it. The best way to stop it is now when people expect it the most. When people expect it the most, this is the best way to go about it.
Yo,
you don't think it's gonna happen?
I know. I agree. I'm wrong.
Like, don't get me wrong. Would it be nice to see? Yeah, I'd be interested.
Mm-hmm.
Shock the hell out of me because I'm out here going. I'm about like now to get back on. Throwback to the Alvarez what he says. I agree with him on the redemption thing. That's like no offense. Like so my take on AEW. I'm like you, Quill. I love AEW. Watched AEW since the beginning. Watched it when they did what was that? All Out with
All Out.
It was just the
in Chicago.
Just the six of them that put together that match and all that the pay-per-view. Watched it since then. What gets me the most was in the very beginning. It was, hey, we're gonna give you 4 to 5 pay-per-views a year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Vince gives us 12. This is when Vince ran it. Vince gave us 12 a year, sometimes 13. You're going to give me 5. I only have to pay $50 for each one. 5. Okay, that's not bad. I'll do that. Then year 3 came. And we got up to like 9. And I'm like, ooh, okay.
You bullshitting me now.
I said I'm not going to spend $50 on all of them, but we'll pick and choose. I think now we're at like 11. Or 10. We're up there.
Yeah.
And no offense, TK. No offense, Tony. I didn't buy Forbidden Door. I ain't buying Redemption.
Yeah.
You're putting them too close together, and you're giving us way more pay-per-views than what you told us you were going to give us.
Yeah.
So like, I understand you need to make money off your pay-per-views, but you could have gave us a solid 6.
You could have 100%.
Maybe 7. Maybe 7 being pushing it to give yourself a little bit more revenue. But you could have gave us a good solid 6 and still been fine with it. You don't got to give us 2, 3. You don't got to give us 3 pay-per-views within a month and a half span, 2 months. That's only my hot take on that, or my debate on AEW and whatnot. It was just I was real excited for the 4-5 pay-per-views because you're building up for that pay-per-view.
Exactly. You're getting the excitement there. And you show the importance when it comes to the regular shows too, bro.
Yep.
And it was all fine too, because when you wanted to give us a crazy different show, you gave us Bash at the Beach on a Wednesday that was 2 hours and gave us something cool. Awesome. That was nice. But now you're still giving us those little Wednesday and Thursday or Wednesday and Saturday special shows on top of 10 pay-per-views. So now you're drawing it out a little bit too much. Maybe cut back 2 pay-per-views. Like, you don't need redemption. In my mind, you don't need redemption. But
you don't need redemption.
Redemption got thrown in there like year 4 for some random reason, and it was like, okay. Yeah. Same thing. Almost, I will say, with like Wrestle Dream. Wrestle Dream has put out some great matches in that. Mm-hmm. I got the go to one out here in Tacoma, so that was cool. But this just got randomly thrown in like December, November for nothing.
Well, what's name passed away? It was a trainer that passed away over there, so all the money went to him, that first one, and then they just started doing it more so than not every other year from that point forward. Wrestle Dream was legit supposed to be for him all the dream matches that you wanted in the wrestling promotions. It was supposed to be that's it right there. And then Forbidden Door was supposed to be the collab with all the different companies. That's what it was supposed to be. Everybody's competing against each other to see who has the best brand dominance and stuff like that. They fell off from that too. So if they would have kept Wrestle Dream the way it's supposed to have been, that I wouldn't even have counted that, because you getting all your fantasy matches. Like the fans are picking the matches there and there. Remember WWE did that back in the day when they had you pick the matches and stuff like that. Yeah, Taboo Tuesday. So it was supposed to have been like that. They messed that up. Cyber Saturday, some shit like that. But that's what Wrestle Dream was supposed to have been. So if they can get back to that, I'm okay with it. And if they get Forbidden Door back to where they're supposed to be, Forbidden Door is supposed to be like a Survivor Series. Brand dominance, who's going to be the best, who's going to be the best company, and they're going to fight each other and all that other fun stuff. But I think they need to get back to that, and let's dumb down. Redemption, like you said, is not needed. Have Redemption be on a Monday or one of the first Wednesday after one of the big pay-per-views. Have that be Redemption. Do some shit like that. Have All In, then have Redemption on that Wednesday night, and see a big rematch or whatever the situation might be, and go from there. Keep it at All Out, keep it at All In, keep it at the simple shit, and just go from that point forward. Don't become what you hated in different products. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
Like I said, he's Vince McMahon without the Vince McMahon accomplishments, bro. I said this. I've said this. Listen, and the worst part is he has apologizers who don't want to hear that shit. They just like, nah, he's doing great. I'm like, all right, okay, you got it, bro. Like, and it feeds his ego. But it's wrestling. Everyone got egos nowadays. Yeah. Even the bookers.
It got to get better. Every we're going to say this right here on this show. We love each and every company that's out because we love wrestling.
Yep.
We love the purity of it. We love the storylines of it. We love everything about wrestling. But every show that's out right now, big or small, every company that's out right now, big or small, there's flaws to the system that needs to be fixed.
Yep.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Ain't nobody perfect right now.
Nope.
And if they say they are, you're a fucking lie.
Lying to themselves.
AEW had a fucking run, unbelievable run. That was the best run I saw in professional wrestling for a long duration of time, or in a long duration of time. That run that they had earlier this year was crazy. But now they have come back to earth. They need to figure this shit out. WWE hasn't had a heater in a long time. They need to figure this shit out. Ring of Honor, same situation. New Japan Wrestling, same situation. MLP, same situation. They need to figure it out. I love Stu Grace. I love what he did with when he was in AEW. And there's no reason in the world he should be the champion in any company. There's no reason in the world he should be your number one guy on any company. That's just me. That's just me right now talking. What he will do in the future, let's see. I said some some words about Maya World, and she proved me completely wrong, and proved the wrestling world completely wrong. Maybe Grace can do the same exact thing, or Grayson can do the same exact thing. But as of right now, I don't think he should have been your number one guy in that brand, especially a new one that got new TV deal and shit like that. I don't know. They could have put the belt on somebody else, in my opinion. But again, prove me wrong. I'm fine with being proved wrong. I'm fine with being wrong. I hope I am wrong. So we'll see.
Same. I have no problem being wrong, bro. Yep. Like we just got opinions, and that's all it is. Wrong. All right, and we're gonna end it out with O's top 5.
Top 5. Where we at, baby?
We're gonna go top 5 favorite gimmicks.
Okay. Top 5 favorite gimmicks.
Okay. So your whatever wrestler you think of that gave you a great, whatever his gimmick was at the time, he could have been changed. Like you could use whatever. If you like Jericho, you could use whatever version of Jericho you could have ever used.
Okay.
I don't get my pen. I already know who my number 1 is.
I'll start mine. We'll go number 5. Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Belt collector.
Ooh, I like it.
That was a rough time for the world, rough time for wrestling, and this man was coming out holding 6 different belts, 5 different belts.
Every promotion other than WWE.
Yeah, every promotion besides WWE, he was holding it. So that's why I also laughed too when they were showing all the Triple A Mega Champions. I was like, are you going to show the one guy? Because they showed him not in order, but they kind of showed him in chronological order and whatnot. And then after Rey Fenix, I was like, okay, let's see if they show one person. No, they skipped Kenny Omega and went to, Kingo and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, I see what you did there.
Yep.
But yeah, Kenny Omega belt collector.
I'm going to go next. I'm going to go freaking AJ Styles when he was the face that ran the place. That 2016 run by AJ Styles was legendary, bro. 2016 AJ Styles carried all SmackDown, bro. Putting on banger matches, he made Ambrose, and that's when Ambrose was at his laziest at that point. Couldn't stand Ambrose in 2016. No. That whole lunatic fringe shit was that was one of the worst gimmicks I've ever seen, and it's why I'm happy where he is right now, because the lunatic even his theme song was trash, bro. Even his theme song was trash. There was nothing good about Dean Ambrose. I really looked at that 2016. My God.
All right. So my number 5 is Goldust, but it's the Goldust that was with Booker T.
That veteran Goldust.
Mm-hmm. What do you call that Goldust? Veteran Goldust. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Veteran Goldust. When he was with Booker T, was the funniest shit in the fucking world.
Yep.
Electrocuted. And then just all that shit afterwards. He was doing that for a minute. He was unhinged for sure. He used to be talking reckless, talking all sexual to people, rubbing people. I remember the situation they had with The Rock backstage when it was him and Booker T. Everything about it was hilarious. That's my number 5. Goldust, the veteran Goldust.
Yeah.
I can say my number 4. My number 4 right now is the El Grande Americano of right now, Lucas Kaiser. When I say he has changed his career, he has changed everything about his appearance. He has fully committed to this role. He has committed to this role so much, I think he should just speak Spanish. Yep. I think he needs to just go over there and just stay over there and just become the greatest champion that they have ever seen. He's a legend already when it comes to their standards. So just go over there, do what you got to do. WWE, pull the trigger, make it happen. I can't see him going back to just Luca Kaiser. I can't see that happen. Never. I don't even want to see it. There's no enjoyment in it for me, honestly. So that was my number 4.
You going or I should go?
No,
I'll go.
You go. You got it.
I know I just talked shit about him, but Moxley. My God.
Woo. Yeah. When he changed?
Yes. Yo.
Moxley's different.
I was like, yo, dog, I don't ever want to see this dude on my TV again. Like, that's how bad Lunatic Fringe was. And shout out to him for doing the shit, bro. Like, now he seems comfortable. He seems like, yo, this is just him. He's got in better shape because, like, Moxley was like this lanky. I was like, the fuck? Who's he beating up? Like, no one took him seriously as Dean Ambrose. Moxley went on weight. He's doing his fighting class. I'm like, okay, cool. Been champion. He's what AEW needed, and I'm happy for him. That's my number 4.
Okay.
We're gonna go my number 4. No, it's the king of the Cobra.
Okay.
Man, it's that random phase where, you know, wrestling's boring and some random dude comes out of nowhere and starts bringing a cobra out and striking people. That's it's like the Danhausen effect of now. Like, yeah, Danhausen is more entertainment, but seeing someone put on a puppet on their hand and that be their finishing move, just, you know, some light entertainment. That's to me, great gimmick. Number 3, man. I think my third one, we're gonna go Lio Rush. Right now, the Blackheart. I knew you were gonna. I know that was so. If you were gonna take him, I knew that'd be somewhere in your top. But man, whatever this man's doing right now, wherever I see him on,
he's a legend, bro.
If it's X, Instagram, Twitter, I just watched him blind rank with Alan Owens 10 AEW superstars, and the way he looked at Kenny Omega and goes, he's squeaky clean, like he's interested. They showed Miro, and he ran away from the thing because he goes no, and ran away because you know, him now being Rusev. So it was like it's just his little new style and whatever he's doing. And then also when you watch Ring of Honor, sometimes he's normal Lio Rush.
Yeah.
And it's like just the fact of him changing himself this late in his career is just a good from instead of him being Bobby Lashley's manager.
Exactly.
I've watched.
Because he could go then too. And what we doing wasting his talent there as being just a manager, talking during the matches and stuff, having the earpiece in and Vince McMahon telling him what to say. Just let Lio Rush be Lio Rush. I'm not going to lie to you. He was my number 1. Just because I know he has more to add on to it, but I'm going to bump him down because I have 2 legends. So I feel out of the respect, I can put him at 3. And with those legends, is going to be 1 and 2. So I'll go now since you just said him. Lio Rush is my number 3 because he has done the Chris Jericho thing and just changed up everything completely.
Yep.
What he's doing with Shotzi Blackheart now, I am excited to see Shotzi on our main television now. I can't wait till she comes to AEW because she's going to be with him. And that lead up to it, that match that they had was one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. And it shows how great they both in the ring to do what they did. And one be a male, one be a female. Like, you can't really do that. That's why Candice LeRae is so huge and why she's so good. Situations like that, because she can fight men as well as women. Shotzi, I can't wait to see you because your black card is just going to be as good as Lio Rush. Lio Rush, you're a legend already because of what you're doing. And I can't wait to see how this character evolves in the future. I can see him being a big-time champion. If you put Darby as a champion, you should be able to put Lio Rush as a champion. So I'm extremely excited to see him win that big belt sooner or later in the future, to see how this goes and see him switch up between characters and stuff like that because he's that talented. Think about Cactus Jack. Think about Mick Foley. Think about Mankind. Yep. He's that on steroids. Think about another guy that's going to be on my list. He's going to be more than likely my number 2. But this is amazing. It's truly amazing. I'm truly excited about it. I'm trying to calm my words down because I'm super. I get excited seeing him on TV because he's so fresh. The storyline is so new. So shout out to him. He's my number 3.
My number 3. Jeez. I'm gonna go AEW side. I'm gonna go Swerve. from being let go and being like the odd man out. Now he's a champion, and he's always in that realm of championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one they let go. I always feel like that's one they let go. He could have been here right now. And the transformation too, bro. Like you gotta listen. You gotta live when people lock the fuck in. People lock the fuck in. Swerve is one of them. Swerve has locked the fuck in and has had some of his best career over there in AEW. Shout out to Swerve, man. Shout out to Swerve.
You want to go your number 2, bro? What was your number?
That was my number 3.
What was your number 3, right? We want to go your number 2?
My number 2 is Jericho.
Okay.
When he stopped doing the whole girl mom hair, and then he went to a Karen hairstyle, but like, bro, when he used to have the suits on, that was a demon Jericho, bro. 100%. That was demon Jericho. Whew.
Jericho is one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah, bro.
The list Jericho, when he went to the list, just being a jokester, still being serious, but randomly just look at you. You know what he did? Huh? Yeah, he just made a list. Like, and then go like it just someone would just say something to him just out of nowhere, like, "Yo, your shoes are ugly." What?
You just made the list.
Like it was just changed up from him being the so serious, taking, give him a little baby face, a little run there for a little bit, but then would still like almost would still be a tweener, because then he would be a heel with Kevin Owens and then still be able to go.
Bro, his feud with Shawn Michaels when he punched Jericho, Shawn Michaels' wife.
Wow.
Yo. Yeah, Jericho.
Jericho different, bro.
Yeah, Jericho.
He's definitely different.
I'll do my number 2.
Okay, where we at?
Dude Love.
Ooh, that was your favorite one?
Yeah. He was like just getting older, seeing the hippie side come out. I'm like, now I understand when I was a kid loving this dude come out and tie-dye shit. Peace, love, and then would randomly come out and like at that age, that's when I started to kind of realize, that's the same dude who used to wear a mask. Hold up, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, you start realizing, realizing a little bit, but Mankind's iconic. Cactus Jack changed, hardcore wrestling, but then you got to see probably the real side of Mick Foley, 100%. Who is Dude Love.
Yep. The closest thing to who he really is.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. My number 2 is the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. I love the badass Undertaker. I love it because I love his theme music. I'm riding down on a bike and shit like that, but the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, he was diabolical. Like, you didn't know what to expect. You didn't know where the hell he was going to pop up. Everything about it was amazing. Everything about it was smooth. It was fresh. Like we said, like all these guys are fresh. It's fresh. Being that damn big and just him being so damn nimble in the ring, him just legit terrorizing everybody. Beautiful. Legit. The Undertaker, Ministry of Darkness, that was my guy. Kane is also on my list, but I mean, he would have been on my list, but he's going to be in my honorable mention. Shout out to Kane.
Number 1?
All right, my number 1, I'm going to cheat. I apologize for cheating. It's a tie between The Rock when he
Hollywood
came back. Nah, not even Hollywood. I would say the People's Champion.
Okay.
When that People Champion Rock was just entertaining like a motherfucker. Like, because we got the Rocky Maivia before. So to get the People Champion of Rock and him being with that group, woo, like Nation of Domination, like that right there stood apart for me, because it's just like, oh shit, first of all, I'm realizing he's fucking black. That was one. And also it was that, cause I thought he was Samoan. So he's like, oh, you're fucking black. All right, that's what's up. So it was that, the way he would just beat people's ass. He didn't care. Farouk was the leader of the group. No, I'm the fucking leader of the group. That was right there, was legendary right there. And also 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin said, King of the Ring. That promo goes down as one of the best promos to this day, and it started a legend. And from that point on, he was just beating everybody's ass. He was bucking the system. He wanted to be champion. He wanted to be the one and only, and that's what he did. So that's right there, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where you at, bro?
I'm going Undertaker.
Okay.
Big when he was Big Evil. When he was heel Undertaker. Yes. 2000. Yo, when he first attacked Jim Ross and he's like, "You think you're better than me? You don't kiss this man's ass." I was like, yo, take it. Let Ross go.
You need to chill out.
And when he beat up Ric Flair's son.
In the shower.
R.I.P., bro.
When he went to the train, it was like, "Get out of my way." I was like, yo, take him. Oh, he was on demon time with that boy, bro. Like, yo, that Taker. This is why I don't like the whole, like, not Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, but like when he would just come up, I can't stand the Undertaker, bro. I was like, yo, give me when you tied up Hogan with the chain and drove him around. Give me that Taker, bro.
I just watched that.
The badass Uncle, yo, he had Chris Jericho's levels of improvement also. So people don't talk about that. So shout out to him, man.
You already said my number one, Quill.
Rock or Austin?
Rock all day.
Beast, bro.
The being the kid, the electrifying, seeing him. Listen, I sat in front of a mirror as a child and had to learn how to do the people's eyebrow. I made myself learn how to do the people's eyebrow just because The Rock did this eyebrow thing. So like, but I also have two honorable mentions I didn't know where to throw in there.
Yeah.
One, JBL.
Oh,
that was a big one.
Forgot.
Huge
one.
Him coming out from being Bradshaw in fighting Butterbean and shit like that, and then going to the APA, and then to this $1 million man who hated Texas but now became from New York. And then when Kane took off the mask.
It was different. That seemed important, right?
Okay. As a child, I'm on vacation and I watched Jim Ross get burned alive. I thought Jim Ross dead. I'm like, this man is dying on TV. I can't believe we're seeing this. And then just the seeing Kane go psycho since taking off the mask. Tombstone and Linda.
Yep.
Trying to fight, doing shit to Shane. It was just those two. I didn't want to put them in the Rock spot at number one, but it's close. They are very
similar,
iconic for those wrestlers as well, and important in the wrestling game.
Think about the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin. You got that on there too. The APA when they changed over and we just started getting paid to beat people ass. That was huge. The one and only Billy Gunn was huge. That was a good change for him. Batista when he became the Animal Batista. You got so much, bro. You got the legend killer Randy Orton. We can go about this all damn day.
Oh,
everything about it.
Hall of Pain, Mark Henry.
Hall of Pain, Mark Henry was legit when he did that.
That changed like cool. Yeah, Sexual Chocolate was hilarious. Yep. Sexual Chocolate was probably one of the song like. You throw songs out there. Yeah, 3-6 Mafia. Somebody
about to get your ass.
That's number. But then you have someone talking about it's sexual, and like, come on, that was probably one of the funniest stuff. Being like I said, as a kid too, it's just one of those iconic things that you remember. Just some dude coming out, making love to Mae Young.
Yep.
Having a hand as a child.
Yeah. Stupid as shit. You got John Cena too, bro. Like when he came back after he got injured by Brock Lesnar and that whole situation and he became rapping and shit. Saved his fucking career. Saved his career. You got Rey Mysterio when he used to be popping out. Who's that dropping out the sky? R.E.Y. Mysterio. Like that shit was crazy.
That was the best Mysterio.
Yes, by far the best Mysterio. Like we can go all day when it comes to gimmicks and wrestling that being legit, bro. Shout out to wrestling. It gives you the feels, man. It definitely gives you the feel. Nostalgic for sure.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna have some clips out for you guys. Remember, Saturday night's the main event. Watch some wrestling tonight. Watch some wrestling. We got World Cup game for bronze. Bronze coming up in an hour. Watch it, man. Like, yo, and also wrestling fans sometimes touch grass. It's okay. It's okay to be upset, but like touching grass, like, bro, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Y'all got anything else y'all got to say?
That's what we say all the time. Watch all the shows.
Yes, sir.
Don't be a tribalistic person. Who cares if one show's better than the other? The other show might give you some entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's all out there for a reason.
Shout out to C.O.W. We got Blacklight tonight. Go watch that.
All right. And remember, follow us on Culture of Wrestling on Twitter. No, on Instagram and TikTok. Working on getting Twitter things hell right now. But like, yo, you got some post up, watch us. We talk wrestling all the time. We might have some reactions for you guys later on. Remember, watch everything. And we are out.
Deuces.
See you.